Alrighty. Episode 7, I think, of Hadean Lands, which may be the last episode of Hadean Lands. And not because I think we're going to complete the game, but if today's episode is not much fun either, I think we're going to switch to a different game before my players mutiny. But essentially, it's just not as fun as it should be. And we're starting to wonder if this is a theme of modern interactive fiction, where we're maybe coming at it from the wrong angle. Like, we want puzzles, we want fun, we want to play a game because we're game players and we like games. We're not really coming at it to appreciate the form or any such. As impressive an effort it is to code something like this, it just isn't as fun as it needs to be for it to be a good game. So this is it. This is kind of crunch time. Do we make it fun enough to continue with it? Do we feel like the story is compelling enough for us to want to find out what's going on? Or do we decide, there's more enjoyment to be had in Infocom or even maybe Level 9's back catalogue than there is in Hadean Lands. So sorry if you're a massive aficionado, or if you are indeed Andrew Plotkin himself, who's watching this.
Somebody is watching that knows what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. It's not for lack of it being a great piece of interactive fiction. I think we just need more game. That said, however, I do know I have looked ahead a little bit because I don't want us to get stuck, and I want to kind of help us understand what it is that we're trying to do. And I realised last week that there are 4 dragons, and you can recall the dragons. So I think we're trying to find the dragons. I think each of the 4 dragons controls a different aspect of this vessel, and something's happened to the dragons, and we need to figure out how to get the dragons back so they can fix stuff.
Have we had any mention of any dragons before? You just said that just now.
We have.
Oh,
we have had a few. Yes.
Okay.
So we know that there's a dragon at the center of the paper maze, for example. It talked about the dragon Numa, which is at the center of the paper maze. It also talked about another dragon, or that the what is it? The aethery? The aethery is the bridge in the observatory. Remember, we went to the observatory where each of the windows looks at a different set of stars, and there's a bridge that we can't get up to because the counterweight is lying on the floor. And it said in the description that that's the aethery, one of the 4 dragon nests, and it's and that we've also been to the Barracy, or we've looked through the gate into the Barracy, and we have. It has been mentioned that there is a dragon called Barros as well. So presumably the Barracy is the dragon Barros's lair. But when we look through the gate, it says that it's like an abandoned graveyard. There's clearly no dragon in it. And we can say recall dragons, or dragon, and it says, which do you mean, Numa, Aestheta, Syndesis, or Barros? And so we can say recall Barros, and it says you've never been to the Barracy where Barros lives. And we can do the same for Numa. You've never been to the Paper Maze Centre where Numa lives. And the same for Syndesis. You've never been to the birdhouse where Syndesis lives. So we tried entering the birdhouse, but the birdhouse is protected by an aura. Similarly to the medical centre, which is also protected by an aura. And and we couldn't get in. And then the other one is Aestheta. You've never been to the Aethery where Aestheta lives, but we do know where it is because we can see it from the ground. So this is all stuff that I discovered before I started really looking ahead to things. I just wanted to kind of chase up some things, but I did look ahead and I discovered some things that we are actually in a position to do. There are some rituals that we can perform. And in fact, the one that we struggled with, which was the one to light the elemental fire, we couldn't find a flame hot enough to light the blackwood splint that we need. We do have what it needs to be able to light that splint. That might be something that we try as well, if I give you that clue. But the other thing that we discovered was that if you type rooms, it tells you which rooms you visited. And so these are all of the rooms that we visited. And then it also says the following rooms still need to be checked with the oculus for sparks. So we made the oculus and we've been walking around and we catch a glimpse of sparks that we then look at. But actually, we need to look through the oculus in every room to see if there's a spark there. It's just randomly giving us the hint that there's a spark to look at. But it has this long list of rooms that we haven't looked at yet. And so we can check these off, essentially. So what I'd suggest first is we go through the whole ship looking for the sparks, because they will fill out our knowledge of the rituals and the facts and everything else that we've got. None of that made any sense to you whatsoever, Mike. I realise.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I wondered whether have you guys looked at the meaning of the dragon names?
We have looked at quite a few meanings. That there are words and phrases throughout this game that have kind of, you know, a connotation to the thing that they're for. But we kind of got bogged down with that a little bit. We've got a big notes document with lots of the words in it of objects and rituals and things. And it does play with a lot of these words. But it just results in it being a bit complex, you know. So yes, pneuma is probably about air. I think pneuma control. There's something that says, I think at some point it says that when we're in the cave underneath the ship, that the gravity feels weird and we're very wobbly. We try and walk across a narrow bridge at one point, and it's like it's too out of whack. And there's a comment that the gravity's off. And something about the Barros. So I think Barros, the dragon, is responsible for gravity. I think pneuma is responsible for the air that we breathe or something in the ship, for example.
Yeah.
So each of these.
Barros apparently, it's Greek for weight. So it's the root of barometer.
Yeah.
It's the
barosphere.
Pressure, weight. Yeah.
So yeah. So there's a whole thing with weight as well. There is a few things that we need to somehow make light, including that counterweight. There's also a slab that's on its side that with a chime on the end of it, and if we walk over the slab, the whole thing goes. So we need to either change our weight or something to get to it. But anyway, let's go through. So what I'd suggest is we go back to the beginning. So I can go to secondary lab, and we're in the secondary alchemy lab, which is where we started. I put the list of all of the rooms that we haven't looked at in the notes document, so you can tell me where I'd still need to go, and you can tick them off. But I'm pretty sure we never looked through the oculus here. So
I think if you just basically do it in every location, and we'll just tick them off as we go.
Good. Okay. So yeah. So if I go rooms here, secondary alchemy lab is the second one here. So I'm hoping if I say look through Oculus, it says you peer through the Oculus, everything acquires a colourful hazy fringe of symbolic association. And if I now do rooms, the secondary alchemy lab has disappeared from the list. So there is no spark here. So next is down, I suspect. They're in the crawl space.
So I can see crawl space bend is on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, chem lab crawl space as well.
No, this is secondary labs crawl space.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
And then we can only go west from here, I think. Mech lab crawl space. Nope. We definitely don't want to go south from here. West again to the crawl space bend. Still nothing. I'm going to go down to the herbarium. Herbarium nook. Still nothing. Up again. And then north to the chem lab crawl space. Still nothing. Are you able to tick those off? Is that working?
Yeah, I'm ticking away.
Good.
I didn't
Okay.
realize they were in order. That's handy.
Yeah. What's next? Is it chem lab or
Yeah, up to the chem lab.
up to the chem lab? Look through Oculus. We can't go anywhere from here, can we? We can't go out, I don't think. Yeah.
Can't you? Oh, do we have to go back up to the mech?
Yeah, we have to go to the mech lab, I think. Yeah, the lab door stands open to these, revealing a murky Thalassian seascape. Now, one thing that I picked up is we should be closing these doors because we don't suddenly want this fracture to disappear and let the Thalassian sea in through the doorway. You shut the door on the Thalassian world. So everywhere where we've opened the door to look out over a different sphere, a different planet, we want to close those doors, apparently. So, useful thing
Yeah,
to know.
because when there's some sort of interdimensional rift, closing the door is perfectly sufficient.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these doors are made of, like, pine and shit. Okay, so now we have to...
We weren't born in a barn, were we?
Oh, apparently we were, because I think I've left all the doors open. So crawl space bend, east to mech lab crawl space, and then up, and then look through Oculus here. Still nothing, and now we can go outside. So lab hall southwest.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go east. Lab hall southeast, still nothing. I think I can go east again, right? To the optics lab. Ah, you peer through the Oculus. Everything requires a colourful hazy fringe. You cast around until the violet spark comes into view. Okay, so this is one that we've seen already, isn't it? So we look through Oculus again. Oh, look. I think it's look at spark through Oculus. We've seen this one already, but that tells us what happens at least. Is it south here to a annex? Yes. You catch a spark of light reflected in the Oculus from somewhere. A cyan spark. Ah, so this is a new one. Interesting. You focus on the cyan spark through the Oculus. A new memory comes into focus. The text being read describes an alchemical tool to create Lavelle's lodestone to locate elementally pure substances. Prepare a lunar environment, but with the contaminating aroma. This may require additional lunar symbology to outweigh the contamination. Place a silver thread within the bound and apply a simple sealing. Speak a word of essential nature. Remove the aroma from the atmosphere. Invoke a minor animus. When held and swung, this invaluable lodestone will direct itself towards a nearby source of pure elemental substance. So that's a magnet, presumably. A lodestone is an old English word for a magnet. And we know too, actually, it was here, wasn't it, that we found out about the fact that someone had borrowed elemental earth. And there is like a load of stuff on the floor. Yeah, shards of who knows what lie in a slumped heap on the floor. Okay. So, yes. That might come in handy. Where do I go from here, guys? I'm in the optics lab.
So the materials store, we've skipped over. Where was that?
That's north. Materials store.
Is that next to the main store then?
Oh no, you're right. Materials store. It's in the mechanical lab, isn't it?
Oh, okay,
I'm
right.
sorry. Yes. So west, south, mechanical lab, west to the materials store. Well done. Look through Oculus. No, there's nothing here. So.
Okay, so lab hall northeast. So just go round basically.
Yeah, lab hall northeast. Nothing here. We can't go east from here, can we?
No, can't get into the tertiary.
Can't get in. Can we go north from here?
North into
Pyrex.
Yeah. So we need to here and in the Pyrex store to the east.
Yeah, to the east. So there's no spark in the Pyrex lab, but this is where the crock and the jar of cedar splints are. East to the Pyrex store. Nothing here. And then lab hall northwest. No. And north from here.
North, yeah.
Main
North into
store.
Yeah.
Nothing here. And then west from here to the storage nook. Ah, the Oculus reveals a magenta spark floating in the air. Oh, okay. What's this? A dispersal brush. 100 alchemical symbols generally fade after use. However, it's sometimes necessary to erase such a symbol directly. Touching the item with a dispersal brush accomplishes this. To create such a tool, place a feather quill within a bound in a neutral environment, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we can remove a Oh. Didn't we find something that had a symbol on it? In fact, this lead panel must cover some side of shielded storage compartment. No. I seem to remember we found something that had a symbol engraved on it, like an alchemical symbol. So maybe we can use this dispersal brush to remove the enchantment. I can't remember what that was, though. Okay. Main store. West from here, lab wing hallway.
Yeah, south into the library you want to go.
South to the library. Nope. And then north and north again.
Oh, lab wing hallway. Did you check in there?
I did. Nothing here. So I think it's just west through the fire door, right?
So nave is the next one. So yes, you want to go west and west.
So east side hallway.
Yeah, that's
We've got the airlocks here. We need to check in there as well, presumably.
Oh, there's the knife.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, in the east side hallway, you cast around until a fuchsia spark comes into view. There's a spark here too. Oh, you focus on the fuchsia spark through the oxygen. It brings to mind musical theory, which you already know. We've done that one already.
Yeah.
So let's go to the airlock.
Okay.
Nothing here. We can't leave the airlock. We'll go south, and then south again to the medical wing.
Okay, yeah. Medical wing hallway.
That's as far as we can go.
Yeah.
And then
North
west
and
to the
west.
nave.
Yeah.
No. We can't go south, can we? That's the chancel.
You can go north.
North to the portico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, again, nothing.
Yeah.
We can't, there's no exits from here apart from the main doors, is there?
Yeah, and the
Can't
uncertain
open.
death. Yeah.
Yeah, but we can go west side hallway.
Yeah.
Nothing.
North.
North into the quarters.
Quarters access, yeah.
Okay, quarters access, nothing. West from here to Scrubs country. And
Okay,
then
yeah.
either north or south, right? So north is study room.
Yeah.
An apricot spark.
Oh.
Focus on the apricots. Concerns a formula, the car sealing word.
Ah.
So we have the car sealing word that we needed.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then south and south again.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
That's it for there. And then
North.
north.
East.
So it's north first. Let's look through the Oculus note. And then is it west from here to the junior quarters? Nothing. Are there any exits from here? Or is it just
No.
east again?
Yeah, just east and east.
East. And then east to the deck suite.
Deck suite, yeah.
Locked cabinet on the wall. Oh, this is the Aethery file lock. And if you remember, we have an Aethery file lock mold.
Yeah.
So we might want to do something with that.
Yeah.
So we can go north, south, and east from here, right?
I don't think you can go north. I think the Master Arms room's
Oh,
cut
yeah.
off.
You're right. The venture door's lock is fractured.
So east to High Tower.
Oh, So this is another cabinet. This one has no seal or keyhole, but an alchemical symbol shines on the cover. I think this is what I remembered. There's a cabinet here with a symbol on it. So maybe that dispersal brush.
Symbol.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing through the Oculus. And then
West,
south. You catch a spark of light reflected in the Oculus from somewhere.
Ah.
Periwinkle spark. Didn't we look at this already?
It's on the list, so not if it was here.
Oh, okay. Oh, we didn't. Look at this. An advanced aura inscription. Royce's inscription to render one's aura invisible. There we go. And then a quartz token, car sealing, copper percalcinate. That's something that we got the instructions for. Over the token representing the bar soul. Okay. This inscription will render the subject's aura indetectable to malign forces, though only briefly. So this will either get us into the medical bay or the birdhouse. Okay.
Okay.
North then?
Scaife Arcade is the next one on, so you want to go all the way back to the West Side Hall.
Yeah, south. Oops. Officer Country, south. South, West Side Hallway, Scaife Arcade.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing here. Shall I go north from here? North Arcade. Oh, Topaz Spark.
Yeah, I guess we've seen that one because that's not on the list.
Ah, okay. Cold Crucible Gossip. So we can't go north, can we? Because the marble door's locked.
That's right, yeah.
So south to the Scaife Arcade again and west into the Exoscape?
Into the Exoscape, yeah.
Nothing here. And we can't go anywhere from here.
So in order to check the arcade crawl space, we'll have to be all holding our breath and everything.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Let's go. Well, do you want to go into the paper garden first? And
yeah, okay. It's south to the paper garden, is it? Not from here, from west side. Yeah. Okay. Okay, nothing here, and then into the maze.
Yeah,
lost in paper maze.
Yeah.
Nothing here. Back out again. We can go west. Oh, hang on. Sorry, we're still lost. Paper garden. West of the
You can go down.
observatory.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Look through Oculus. So this is where we can see. You see, on one level above you, an ironwork bridge crosses the dome north to south. A ladder descends at either end, but only one of the two is lowered, and that one is obstructed by a fracture that cuts off the north side of the dome. The south side ladder is folded up under the bridge. Its counterweight hangs near the floor. And if we look at the bridge, it says, the bridge is the aethery, one of the 4 dragon nests.
Mm.
Normally the captain would be standing up there, gazing up at the heavens and steering the retort on its way, but now the bridge seems abandoned. So I think aethery might be navigation or something.
I think when we encountered this before, I didn't take dragon nests literally. I thought it was like a crow's nest. I don't expect there to be a crow in it.
Yes. No, you're right. I mean, maybe these dragons aren't really dragons either, right? We've never seen one, but they have these locations.
Hmm. Well, we shall but see.
Yes.
Or not.
Or not. Yeah.
Are we a paper garden? Where are we? I know we're in the observatory.
We can go south from here, right? Observatory alcove.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing here either. And that's it for the observatory, I think.
Yeah.
The crawl space.
You know that you have to go underwater for that.
Yeah, we will go underwater to do that, but we go south from the paper garden first.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And
So the
then grand stair top.
Yeah.
Nothing here. We also need the fire resistance to get to the end of the corridor, don't we? Do we go east from here? Burning Hall west?
Yes.
Okay, there's nothing here. I'm gonna make okay, I've made the fire resistance. I'm back in the nave. Go to Burning Hall west. Okay, now drink potion. And then I'm going to go east in... Oh, God.
There's all your stuff burnt up.
What?
I just wondered if all your stuff had burnt up.
Yes, all my stuff is burnt up because I'm an idiot.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. I'll redo it all.
All right, okay.
But we're in Burning Hall East. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we can go into the void and just reset everything. Look through Oculus. Nothing here. And we can't go east from here, can we?
No.
You tub on the obsidian handle, door's locked. Okay. So back out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go grand stair top. There was nothing here, was there? No. We can only go down from here?
Yeah, down, yeah.
Grand stair bottom. And then you're gonna have to help me out. I can't remember this area.
So we've got south to the edge of the chasm.
Okay. Edge of chasm. Okay, nothing.
And then south again to chasm rubble, I guess.
Chasm rubble. This is where the bronze chime is on the end of the slab.
And then
Oh my God. It's just said the burning splinter of winter oak is getting very short. We've had a splint burning the whole time we've been wandering around.
Well, only since you went in the fire.
Oh, maybe, yes, since I went in the fire. Yes, yeah. Look, my elemental wood, my maple, my winter oak are all alight, but the blackwood isn't.
Do you want to extinguish them?
I think I'm gonna void myself anyway.
Oh, okay. So if you go north up to the chasm and east into the cracks, I'm guessing that's the
edge of chasm and east. Okay, so I've just dropped the winter oak because it's burnt down. Okay. So let's look here. Look through Oculus. Ah, Carmine Spark.
Oh, nice.
Oh, a new memory comes into focus. It concerns the structure of stone. We are familiar with earth as a pure element in the Greek system. However, minerals need not be considered as imperfect approximations of a Platonic ideal. Each has an alchemical structure, and we may discern relations between them. Thus, marble and obsidian are opposites, white versus black, crystalline versus glassy, pelagic versus volcanic. Soapstone and basalt are another light-dark pair. Other opposing pairs rely on different relations. Chalk and flint are found together but with different qualities. Granite and slate are formed by opposing geological processes. So too sandstone and malachite. Porphyry and quartz are an interesting case. So something about pairs of stones to use in rituals, I guess.
Okay. So the only 3 remaining, or 4 remaining locations are now underwater.
Is that right? Okay, let's.
So we've got arcade crawl space, observatory crawl
yes.
space, the bottom of the garden pool,
Bottom of the garden pool.
and bottom of shaft, although I'm not sure which one that one is.
And then the top one.
The top one.
Yeah, up.
The observatory alcove south.
We've done that
checked
one.
that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
did
did?
that one.
Okay. You just didn't tick it.
Oh, I didn't realise it was up there. Don't know why it was up there.
Bottom of shaft. What
Is that the pool?
Maybe. Yes.
The garden pool.
Yes, probably. Okay. Let's get out of here then. That's interesting though, because we go down here. Can we? Chasm at bridge. Vertigo assails you. Something's badly wrong with the gravity here. But this is not.
It's not.
Oh, you cast around until the sepia spark comes into view. Oh, is this one that we've seen already then?
Maybe we've seen it, yeah.
It's not in the list yet. Which one was that? Phlegmatic sealing word, which we already know. Okay, all right, that explains that then. So up. Okay. Paper garden, observatory. Make breath holding potion.
I presume everything that can.
The flask of saline was incinerated in the inferno. You don't know where to get more. Okay.
Interesting.
I've just hit reset. You drift outside the world again. So, make breath holding potion. Look at this. This is truly amazing.
Oh my word.
So it has now retraced all of the things that we need in order to make that potion, and has put us back in the nave after doing so.
Thank goodness.
I mean, it is a marvel.
Would have cried.
I mean, from an adventure game point of view, it's okay. From a software, from a developer's point of view, I find that very satisfying.
Yeah. Okay, we're in the nave, so we can go west and west. And now, of course, all of the things that we've already picked up at some point are just lying around again. But so be it. In fact, if we do inventory, it does that. If we do items, it tells us everything we know about.
Oh, interesting.
Can't we just say something like, remember picking up everything, and it'll go and pick them all up?
We don't really need to, because...
Okay.
Because now when we need it, we can just say...
We can just get it. We can also say find things. So I can say find planetary lens, for example. Or we haven't made it, but so I have to make it. But find thick... what would be a good one? Labyrinth tile. The labyrinth tile is in the junior quarters, as you recall. You head that way, and so you literally go to the junior quarters and get it. But also, if we need to make anything, if I say get Peyton, okay, find Peyton. Yeah. Oh. That's interesting. So I said find Peyton, assuming that it's in the kiln still, but it's not in the kiln anymore. It's been put in the nave. There's a bunch of stuff that's been put in the nave. The torchlighter, the splinter of elemental wood, a porcelain Peyton, flask of saline, and input of kelp oil. Okay. Anyway. We have the potion of breath holding. So let's go back to the Scaife Arcade. Drink potion. Down. Arcade's crawl space. We get the chime and look through Oculus. Oh.
Oh yeah, I haven't got the Oculus.
Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, I've looked the observatory crawl space and the Scaife Arcade crawl space, and there's nothing there. And now we're back in the observatory. So I'm going to go into the paper garden. A heavy sensation in your lungs begins to fade. Do you think we have time to go and have a quick look?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going down. I'm looking through the Oculus. There's nothing. I'm going further down. The heavy sensation in your lungs is dissipating. We're at the very bottom of the shaft.
Yep.
Your lungs feel nearly normal again. Okay, there's nothing here.
That's
So
it.
up and up. There we go. Okay, we pull ourselves out of the water. Suddenly realise that we haven't breathed in 10 minutes. You suck in a startling gasp. So we literally just made it.
Splendid.
But that means we now have everything.
Mm.
Yes, there's no rooms that we haven't checked. We have the full set of information.
Unless we go to a new location, we'll have to
Yeah.
remember to do it again. Won't we?
Yeah. Also, I think if we say doors, it says you have yet to deal with the following locked doors and barriers. So it lists all of the things that we haven't solved how to get through.
Yeah.
Including, I think, all of the fractures as well. 11
Okay.
fractures at the end. So there's 11 fractures that we haven't. I don't know if you have to solve them individually or what. But there we go.
So you said we can make something.
I did. I think if we go to the Pyrrhix lab, we need, in order to be able to create an elemental fire, we need some things. Gold ignition. So let me just get the things that we need. Ignited from phlogisticated gold. So the phlogisticated gold is in the materials store. As you recall, you head that way to the materials store. We've got it. Okay. Gonna get everything while we're here because there's loads of stuff. It has a source of elemental fire. Igniting a new wick is simple, but if not, the procedure is arduous. One must place the phlogisticated metal in a vapor crock with a bit of camp frost and burning blackwood. The only flame hot enough to begin the reaction. Seal the crock. Once the camp frost vapor pressure is built to the flash point, the metal will be ignited. So, in the Pyrrhix lab, the table at the other end of the room supports a glass vapor crock. It's open and empty. You also see a jar of cedar splints on the table. Next to this are 5 splints of assorted woods. Swamp pith, green linden, blackwood, winter oak and maple. So we know that we need to light the blackwood. We can get the splints. Oh. Kiln is not a source of fire. Oh, in the gas burners. Yes, the blackwood refuses to catch light. So the gas burners are not hot enough. But we can also try lighting the other splints. So the swamp pith. You hold the splinter of a swamp pith to the gas burners. The swamp pith goes up in a bright flare. You snatch your hand away. Within instants, the swamp pith has been entirely devoured and its flame winks out. Okay. We can light... What's the next one? Green linden. Green linden goes up in a bright flare. Same thing. Entirely devoured, its flame winks out. Winter oak. The winter oak catches quickly and burns with a yellow-white flame. And the maple.
This is basically me during my chemistry A levels.
Try this.
Just
Nope,
setting
no.
things on fire.
The maple catches quickly and burns with a yellow flame. And then there was cedar, wasn't there? Where? Oh, I've not spelt cedar right. Cedar. Cedar catches quickly and burns with a dull orange flame. Oh, did we not get the gold? I thought... Ah. Okay. So we needed to open the cabinet, didn't we? Thoughts?
So you're saying that we do have a way to light the blackwood? What was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And does it involve the fact that you've set fire to all the other splints?
Yes.
Do we light it using the other splints then?
I think you do. But
Okay.
which one?
But haven't most of them burnt out and turned to ash?
Some of them just like vaporized straight away.
So we've got three left. We've got three left of different colours, haven't we?
Yeah.
One's yellow, white, and one's orange.
So winter oak burns with a yellow-white flame, maple with a yellow flame, cedar with a dull orange flame.
I mean, traditionally, white flames are hotter than orange flames.
Yeah.
So if you say light blackwood with oak, it says you hold the burning splinter of winter oak to the splinter of blackwood. The blackwood catches quickly and burns with a star blue flame. So that's the solution.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Say that again.
10 points.
Yeah. We need to get Camp Frost. Oh, if I could spell it. And get it. Put the Camp Frost in, put the Blackwood in. And close the crock. I'm hoping this is what you do. Place the phlogisticated metal in a vapor crock with a bit of camp frost and burning blackwood. Once the camp frost's vapor pressure has built to the flash point, the metal will be ignited. Oh, time passes. The blackwood flares up. Then, with a violent hiss and an electric blue flash, the camp frost vapor ignites. The light swirls around the phlogisticated gold like innumerable fireflies drawn to something greater. You hear a distant basso pop as the metal bursts into flame, the lambent gold aura of elemental fire. In the brief flare, the splinter of blackwood is extinguished, the lump of camp frost vaporizes, the burning splinter of maple is nearly gone. So we have elemental fire in the crock now, I think. It says it's hardly portable.
Can't remember why we needed it. Is it just one of the
The
rituals?
No. We have a direct use for it, if you remember.
No, I literally cannot remember.
So we have a use in the scaife, and we have a use in the junior quarters.
Oh, is it to burn through the cord?
How
Yeah.
are we meant to get it there?
I don't know that.
Right.
I mean, when it says it's hardly portable, does it mean it's not portable? Or does it just mean it's difficult?
It is a bit portable.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, hang on. No, wait. We can open the crock and we can take the gold out. And it says, phlogisticated gold is a rare alchemical resource. The rod is half the length of your finger. One end burns with the deep golden incandescence of elemental fire. So
Off we pop then.
we can carry the gold.
So it's totally portable then.
Yeah. Well, the crock isn't.
Oh, sure, right.
And that's what I said to get. I don't know what a crock is. Or of. Okay, let's.
I always imagine a crock is like a Dutch oven. It's a, but it's like a as in crock pot.
Right.
It's a
Like a pressure cooker thing.
well, yeah, it's a yeah. But I think yeah.
Study room. Is it here? No, it wasn't here, was it? Where was it? Junior quarters. Here it is. The largest locker draws your eye. Its latch is tied shut with a knot of white cord. A broad sheet of paper is pinned next to the locker. The paper contains the gold ignition and the white fuse challenge, both of which you already know. So, we just light the cord. Light the cord with gold. You hold the flaming phlogisticated gold rod under the white fuse. The cord ignites with a flash and a pop. It burns away almost instantly, leaving only the smelt of burnt metal in the air. Open locker. You open the large locker, revealing a lesson sheet. Read sheet. This looks like an assignment for junior level alchemists to render glass permeable to matter. Select a chime in the key of F sharp, invoke a Hadean environment, the aspect of the sun. Place a chime in the bound, etc., etc. Once the chime is invested, one need merely strike it again and embed it into a pane of glass. The chime's vibration will permit it entry, and the entire pane will then be semi-fluid for as long as the chime resonates. but only attempt this with simple flat sheets of glass. Curved glass has irregular vibrational modes, and the tuning will fail. So we can get through glass. Can we think of anywhere where there's glass that we need to get through?
Isn't there a load of windows to look into the dock where the scaife is?
Yes, there is. Yeah, the thick glass is a bit wavy, but you can see the exoscaife bay on the other side. There seems to be a piece of paper lying at the far end of the bay. Maybe we need that to get through the glass. There was also that screen in the nave, right? Ornamental metal the Rit screen. The Rit screen is a mesh barrier which forms the south wall of the nave. Okay. Not glass then. Doesn't sound like it anyway.
Did you want to go and light the other cord in the scaife
Mm-hmm.
then?
Okay. Cord ignites with a flash and a pop. Open cabinet. You open the cabinet, revealing a creased sheet and a plain sheet. Read the creased sheet. A talisman to attract metals. A common lodestone will attract iron, but to exert influence on other metals requires alchemical preparation. Blah, 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 blah. Surround the chime with Zaphranum, so that's what that's for. Once the ritual is complete, striking the chime will attract all nearby objects of the given substance. Okay. A bound containing a chime tuned to the desired metal. Let's read the other one. Winfield's clock tincture. Repair or realign clockwork. Resulting potion embodies perfection in brass and will induce perfection in any brass mechanism it touches. Okay.
I guess the different tones that we've been finding, each one would be for a different metal.
Guess so.
We've found lots of different notes, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, so we've come across two things today that use chimes. I can't remember what the other one was, but there was another one. But yeah, I think we now have a lot of different rituals and a lot of different items. I think the complexity of this game, the sheer number of things, number of rooms and rituals and all of that, I don't think it lends itself to a multiplayer game at all.
No.
I think as a solo game where you can spend hours if you've got the time and you can read and research as you go and take your own notes and, you know, you play the game, but it must be very hard for you not being able to see the things that you need to see when you need to see them.
I'm just thinking back to, I think it was literally like week 1 where there was a puzzle about a trapdoor that was too small for a person, covered with a lead panel that was too heavy, and we were all like, oh, we need to look for something that'll shrink us or something that'll make us strong. And that was like 7 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we haven't found anything. And the only reason I remember it is because I wrote it down, but I stopped writing things down about 3 weeks ago because there was too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
mean, the only other thing is that the fact that it's giving us, like, here's a list of doors you need to deal with,
Yeah.
is that if approaching the game, just go, fine, we'll start at the top, go to that door, and try and solve it. And if we can't solve it quickly, we go to the second door and try and solve it. It
Hmm. Yes.
Well, we were kind of the other way around, weren't we? We were like, let's use some sort of ritual to create some sort of key, and then let's try all the doors. Does it open this one? Does it
Well,
open this one?
I
I
think
guess the kind of games that we've played and that we've enjoyed have been at least relatively linear. Like there's been a solve this thing and then move on, whereas this is just, it's like there's no direction. It's
No.
so much stuff and we don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a couple of things that we could think about solving next. We could certainly think of solving the seal, the door that's sealed. We could have a look at that dispersal brush, see if we can make that to get rid of the symbol. I think actually we may know enough to get rid of the gunk around the cabinet in medical.
I was actually wondering, I was thinking about that because we've got a couple of rituals which are to get rid of, well, to clean stuff. And I wondered whether adapting that, which, we haven't tried yet, to adapt a ritual to make something else like it.
So actually, I'm not sure that's even the solution.
Oh, good.
It's the solution's kind of more general chemical knowledge. Like we've come across certain things that are certain liquids that have the property of removing things, but we've never tried them out on the gunk.
Yeah.
What, just putting the liquid on it?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to quickly try that then, if you've got something?
We've got a minute.
So what? So the things that we've come across are acids.
Oh.
But I can't remember where those acids are.
you just say find acid.
Chymic flasks. Here we go. Muriatic acid and vitriolic acid. That's it. So get vitriolic acid. Oh, find vitriolic acid.
I think I'm suffering with vitriolic acid.
There we go. Get flasks from the underward. And then muriatic acid. Oh. Find, not get. Find muriatic acid is in the chymic lab. There we go. Go to Nave, and then it's east and south. So this might not work, but pour vitriolic acid on gunk. You sprinkle some vitriolic acid onto the cabinet, but it doesn't affect the gunk much. Muriatic. Okay, it doesn't. I think. Yeah, I think there was somewhere we found a ritual for a more powerful acid. But I can't remember where that was. And we could try making the seal. We could go to Pyrrhic. We can put. Oh, we can get the lead. There's a lead rod in the Pyrrhic store. Put lead in aethery mold. Oh god. Need to actually get the thing. Oh, I can't remember how to spell it. Which maybe is indicative of the whole game.
Yeah. The words are too difficult to spell.
So yeah, what are our thoughts while we're on stream, so that people can kind of, if anybody's actually watching this far in this game, the way that we're playing it.
What, feeding off of our enthusiasm?
Yeah.
And just
Having just played Plundered Hearts,
Which was fun.
which was a romp and was not complex, didn't
No.
try to be clever at any point really, but you know, was just an enjoyable and
Romp.
yeah, fun. It was a romp. It really
it
was.
was fun.
Yeah.
I think this is a very different category, so
Yeah.
I would suggest that we try something different next week. And we just, I don't know if it's admitting defeat, but I think we should admit incompatibility.
Mm.
I'm just like, I would like to
Agreed.
know what was the like, because yes, because every game has got like a point. This is your mission. This is what you need to do. I still don't know after 7 weeks. What's the mission of this game? What's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Yeah.
sort of trying to rescue the people and find out what's happened to
Really?
our lives.
Didn't know.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of things, aren't there? There's a lot of there's just too many things, aren't there?
Yeah.
There's just too many things. I think that's
Yeah.
the thing. There are too many things.
And also because there's no score system, so we don't have a clue how we're doing.
No, that's right.
We could still be on point
I
2.
think we do know how it is.
There's definitely no little dopamine spikes.
Agreed.
Yeah.
There's no, come on, we're almost there. 5 more.
No.
No.
But
Yeah, we're not really celebrating little victories
No.
or
Are we
breakthroughs.
even having any victories?
Well, quite.
We've gone into another room. Oh, look, we've read some paper.
Yeah. I mean, finally opening a cabinet that it's taken us 7 weeks to open to find a bit of fucking paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's grindy.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's our verdict then.
Yeah. Hit it with a hammer is admitting defeat.
Sorry, Plotkin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not
Yeah.
for us.
No.
No.
So we'll be back next week with something completely new.
Yeah.
Yay!
Surprise!
And once again, Mike can start, because you said you're likely to be joining us next week as well, right? For a one-off. So you can come in at the beginning of another adventure.
Maybe we should try one of those mini adventures that will take us 1 hour to solve. Just for Mike.
Yeah. Just to fill up the gap.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So then we need a little self-esteem boost.
Yes.
Isn't there a whole load of there's a whole load of ZX Spectrum adventures that involve trying to get off the toilet?
You know, I was literally going to say that the retro adventurers, it's basically you're trapped in the toilet and you can't get out.
Okay, Mike, that's what we're going to be doing in your only session next week.
Yeah.
Trying to get off a toilet.
I
All right,
sort of
everybody.
I thought you meant it was more like a online escape room type thing, but anyway, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean,
we could
I don't know any text adventures that are just an hour or single puzzle.
Mm.
Maybe there are. But you've got a week to make suggestions of what we should do next. So I look forward to seeing what people think. But let's try and make it just fun.
Yeah.
Maybe going back in time again to the 1980s
It's not
Yeah.
a bad idea.
when it was all
No.
about the game.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Have a great week. See you all very
Yes.
soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.